The American Civil War is remembered for its battles, its politics, and the abolition of slavery. But behind the gunpowder and speeches was a brutal financial war that most Americans today barely understand. The Union and the Confederacy both discovered that war on that scale required printing money. In the North, the government issued greenbacks, paper currency not backed by gold, but by the promise of the United States itself. At first, the experiment seemed bold and patriotic. But the more greenbacks that flooded the economy, the less they bought. Inflation eroded their value and trust wavered. In the South, the problem was even worse. The Confederacy, desperate for resources, printed graybacks in staggering quantities. By the end of the war, Confederate inflation had reached almost unimaginable levels, prices rising thousands of percent, salaries buying almost nothing. Soldiers' paychecks were worthless before they could even spend them. Families carried bags of bills that could barely buy a loaf of bread. By 1865, Confederate currency was not just weak, it was dead. What mattered in that collapse was not paper promises, but hard assets. Land, food, gold, anything real, held value while money became a cruel joke. For ordinary Southerners, this was devastating. Lifelong savings vanished into dust. For opportunists with access to tangible goods, the war was a chance to seize property and wealth at fire sale prices. It is a lesson Americans rarely hear, but should never forget. Your own country has already lived through a currency collapse.